Hello, my name is Christina Metz. I'm one half of the Loved One. We have a vintage store in Pasadena and we design vintage-inspired lingerie. This is one of my favorite pieces right now. It's actually one that I picked up from our store in Pasadena. It's furry, kind of caveman-esque. It's from the 60s, so I imagine she was a little party gal who wore this one out. This is another favorite piece of mine. I don't know, it's just so cheeky and fun, I think. You can't have a bad day if you're wearing this dress. And this is a dress that I picked up for a discounted price because it was mildly damaged. I always start at the sales rack. That's where the treasures usually are hiding out. There will always be something damaged or just some old stock that they've grown tired of. And you can often repair the things yourself or be creative and cut it up. This is actually a piece from the Loved One, and we've taken vintage dresses that are damaged up top and cut the tops off and replaced them with this little sheer tank. We call it the dream dress because it's so dreamy. Also, a good way to use your damaged dresses. This is a piece I picked up in Arizona, which is actually one of my favorite places to go vintage shopping because a lot of people go to retire there. It's kind of the same as Florida. Florida is another fantastic place for vintage clothing, but also because it's so dry, so the clothing kind of preserves longer than it would out in wetter East Coast areas. So you can find gems like this that are in pretty much mint condition. So my number one tip for hat shopping is to look for lots of vintage hats on eBay. You'll end up with a goodie bag full of gems. Most of my hats have come from crazy big lots. Some of them are really scary and the other ones are really fantastic. And the same goes for gloves and handkerchiefs if you're into that kind of thing. Antique markets are also a really fantastic place to find hats. I'm never shopping with the goal of buying. It's always like, maybe I'll buy something if it's there. Look through everything because you never know with vintage what treasure might be hiding.